In that sacred, eternal moment decreed by Allah, the most merciful, the divine spirit fully entered the flawless form of Adam, alayhi salam. What was once mere clay, silent, motionless, and empty, suddenly transformed into vibrant life. Stillness gave way to gentle movement. The chest rose with its first breath, and the Father of humanity took his very first conscious inhale. Eyes opened to the light of existence. A heart began to beat with purpose, and a soul from the realm of Allah awakened within the earthly vessel, marking the miraculous birth of mankind, honored above all creation. Then by the infinite power and wisdom of Allah, every human soul that would ever walk upon this earth was brought forth from the back of Adam, alayhi salam, like tiny particles of radiant light, countless in number, from the very first soul to the very last. Every generation, every nation, every individual, including you and me, was present in that majestic gathering. All of humanity stood extracted before their Lord, a profound testament to his perfect knowledge of what was, what is, and what will be. And in that timeless realm, before the world was shaped and before bodies were clothed in flesh, a divine question resounded across all existence: Alastu Birabbikum? Am I not your Lord? Every single soul in perfect unity and clarity bore witness and replied, Bala Shahidna. Yes, indeed, we testify. This was the primordial covenant, the eternal promise etched upon every heart before memory, began a Fitrah that would forever pull you toward your Creator, even if the world tries to make you forget. Among the countless souls shimmering like stars in that heavenly assembly, one light burned with extraordinary brilliance, outshining all others. Adam alayhi salam, filled with wonder, turned to his Lord and asked, O my Lord, whose light is this that radiates with such splendor? Allah, the most knowing, replied, This is the soul of Dawood, from the final nation, a prophet who will glorify me with the most beautiful voice. Allah informed Adam that Dawood alayhi salam was granted a lifespan of 60 years. Moved by fatherly love for this future descendant and admiration for his noble station, Adam willingly offered 40 years from his own allotted time, extending Dawood's life to 100 years. Such was the boundless compassion of the Father of humanity, a selfless gift from one prophet to another, across the vast expanse of time, all by the perfect will and knowledge of Allah. Centuries later, when the angel of death came to Adam at the appointed hour, Adam alayhi salam said in surprise, Have you come early? Was I not granted 1,000 years with 40 still remaining? The angel replied that those 40 years had already been gifted to Dawood. In that moment, Adam had forgotten his own generous offering, a gentle reminder from Allah of the human nature he had instilled. And so through this moment of forgetfulness in our father Adam, alayhi salam, the trait of occasional heedlessness was woven into the children of Adam. From forgetfulness came mistakes. From mistakes came denial of truth. And from denial came distance from the remembrance of Allah. Yet in His mercy, Allah provided guidance, repentance, and reminders so that we may return to Him whenever we stray. Returning to that glorious moment after the souls were returned to Adam's form, Allah the Most High commanded the angels, Prostrate to Adam as a sign of honor for my Khalifa. In perfect obedience and humility, every angel in the heavens bowed down immediately, acknowledging the unique station Allah had bestowed upon mankind, the station of knowledge, free will, and vicegerency on earth. All obeyed, except one. Iblis, swollen with pride, remained standing tall while the entire heavenly host bowed in submission. Arrogance rooted him firmly in place, blinding him to the command of his Lord and sealing his fate. In a single act of defiance, the first rebellion born purely from ego, when questioned by Allah, Iblis declared in open arrogance, I am better than he. You created me from smokeless fire, and him from mere clay. As if the creation could judge the wisdom of the Creator, as if the material of origin determines worth, when true honor lies only in submission to Allah. In his blindness, Iblis forgot that fire can be tamed by clay, and that obedience elevates while pride destroys. With that single act of arrogance, mercy withdrew and the fall began. Allah expelled Iblis from His grace, cursing him and casting him out from the heavenly company, deprived of divine favor until the appointed day of judgment. Once a dweller among the angels, he became Shaitan, the accursed, forever banished for choosing pride over obedience. Enraged and resentful, Shaitan swore a solemn oath before Allah. I will come to them from the front, from behind, from their right and their left. I will mislead them all, and make sin beautiful in their eyes. Yet he admitted he would have no power over Allah's sincere servants. Thus began his eternal enmity, whispering temptations to distract humanity from the straight path except those who cling firmly to their Lord. In that moment of divine revelation, Adam alayhi salam fully understood this was his open enemy, the adversary, not only of himself but of every one of his descendants until the end of time. The battle between truth and falsehood, guidance and misguidance, humility and arrogance had begun, and it would continue in every heart until the final hour. Remember, O child of Adam, you were fashioned from humble clay, yet honored with a heavenly soul that yearns eternally for its creator. Feed that soul with remembrance, with obedience, with closeness to Allah before the whispers of forgetfulness and the enemy lead you astray. This is your story just as it was Adam's. If these words have touched your heart and awakened your fitrah like this video, leave a comment with Alastu Birabbikum, share it with those you love, subscribe and turn on notifications, because the journey through the lives of the prophets continues, and the next chapter awaits. May Allah keep us firm upon the covenant we once testified to. Ameen.